Hey, Rick,
Yeah.
who did you see in your tree?
Look at this, huh? Yeah, we talk about that. This was earlier this afternoon, and you could see an owl in one of my trees, and he's looking back at me like if you were just a little bit smaller. He's got those eyes. Anyway, so it's just imagine some of the wildlife around the city and that sort of thing. Not that this would be that it doesn't happen that often, but it does. However, he was in the tree. It was a little cooler there with the temperatures. There was some light winds that were blowing through the area, so it actually felt pretty nice. I enjoyed it. He enjoyed it. Just thought I'd point that out for you for today. Also, as you look around the valley and you see right down through here, you can see some of that smoke and haze around the valley today. It's not heavy. It's on the light side, but as you know, it's there. I don't probably have to point it out, but that's part of the weather. And you can see the temperatures for this evening. If you're going to enjoy the evening outside, you see most of these temperatures in the 90s, at least upper 80s, even as we go late into the evening. But here's the best part right here. Tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock in the morning. If you get up early, that'll be the nice part of the day. It'll not only be dry, sunny, a few light winds, temperatures down into the lower 60s, so very enjoyable. So that's for Wednesday morning. Enjoy it because those temperatures come up quite a bit with the heat, as you can see here over the next several days, which I'll talk about how long this is going to last. Now here's the high temperatures. We have the lows. So here are the high temperatures, and tomorrow there's a pretty good possibility of the triple digits. And those triple digits hanging on here, and like I said, the debate at this particular point is next Tuesday and Wednesday, if we could fall back into the mid to the upper 90s, somewhere along through there. But of course, yeah, it's still hot. But as you can see, those temperatures could be up as much as 105 for Friday and Saturday, and then you can see them not dropping much, let's just say not as hot as we continue on into next week, but those hundreds could hang on for a little while. At least we know through the weekend and into the first part of next week. So there's nothing out there to talk about for tonight, but if you were in northern Nevada, you can see Winnemucca, you can see Elko here. There are some thunderstorms that are also moving into portions of northern Utah, even right around the Salt Lake City area, but the rest of the Northwest is basically clear conditions right now. So going outside, you have some recreation in mind, especially the Boise River. These are the high temperatures over the next 3 days as you get into Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. And as you know, and this is why you're doing it, here's the river temperature. They're still in the 50s, which is really quite chilly, as you recognize, but of course it's a nice little respite when you look at these temperatures up around 100 degrees. I guess that's the trade-off. Now for tomorrow, high temperatures are going to basically be into the mid-90s, into the central mountains. High temperatures will get into the upper 80s. So now it's starting to get hot in some of the mountain locations. Western mountains, a little better, but you still have the mid to the upper 80s through some of those spots. Garden Valley, 97 tomorrow. Look at Emmett. Here's Weiser at 102, Ontario 102. Yeah, these temperatures are really coming up. As you see, Boise tomorrow has a chance of hitting the triple digits. Many areas around the valley do. Here are the next 7 days. So far tomorrow, there's the 100, and Thursday's the 102, Friday's the 104 to 105, same thing for Saturday. Next week, still holding on hot into Monday. Tuesday has its chances of coming down a little, but I don't know, do you see much of a difference between a 98 and a 102?
No, but just for some reason the double digits to triple digits does make a difference.
It looks really good right there, but you know, right now we'll see if that's going to hold. It's quite a few days out at this point, but there's possibly, it's not a promise, but it's looking like the possibility that the temperatures could drop just a bit.
But what did you say, 117 in Phoenix? Something like that?
It was really hot down there, yeah, and 108 degrees in Dallas.
Yeah.
Can you imagine that with all the humidity down there?
That would be a tough one. All right, Rick, thank you.